Hello, my loves, and welcome back to the Fear Fighters podcast. So it has been a hot minute, but I want to talk to you about something that I talked about on social media the other day, and I got so many DMs about it. It really resonated with people, and I thought, well, I should share it over here too, and then it's not just available for 24 hours, it's available whenever you want to access this message and whenever you feel like you need to hear this message again, and that is what this podcast is going to be moving forward. Just little snippets from me, things I'm thinking about, things I'm processing, things I'm talking about online, so that this is kind of our archive of my voice and my channel and my energetic container, and I'm really excited about that. So what I talked about on social media was that your fear isn't necessarily what's holding you back. It is, but it's not the same fear that you think it is. So it's not a fear of public speaking that's holding you back. And it's not a fear of trying Reiki or trying Kundalini or starting your own business that's holding you back. It's a fear of not falling in and pleasing the people that mean the most to you. So fear comes up for us when we want to try something new, when we feel like we're having this calling towards something. It comes up all the time, but it comes up especially in this, when we feel like we want to try something new, we feel a calling, we feel a pull to it, and then people around us don't support it. People around us don't get it. Our friends, our family, our neighbors, our coworkers, they're like, you're kind of crazy for this. What are you thinking? And we start to second guess ourselves. And it's not the thing that's holding you back. It's not starting a business. It's not leaving your job to pursue something else. It's not taking a Reiki class or doing Kundalini yoga and meditation for the first time that's holding you back. What's holding you back is the fact that other people are uncomfortable with what you're doing. And I want to say that again. It's that other people are uncomfortable with what you might be doing that is holding you back. We, especially people pleasers out there, you guys, is probably speaking directly to, it is speaking directly to you. We like to not rock the boat. I used to be a massive people pleaser, and I used to only want to do things that other people said were okay and were good, and I used to trust their intuition and their guidance more than I trusted myself. And so I always looked for people to say like, oh, you're really good at that, do that, or you're not really good at that, don't do that, or that's kind of crazy and weird, why would you do that? And then so I would start to think, well, is that crazy and weird? Should I not do that? And I would second guess myself because of my innate people pleasing nature, because I felt like I had to trust other people and had to have their support before I could do what I wanted to do. And that's just not true. You have to decide that your desires are more important than what other people think about them. That your desires are so deeply planted and rooted within you that they are meant to be fulfilled, that you have them for a reason, that they were put there by God for a reason, that you are here for a reason, and that they are meant to be fulfilled, and they're more important than what other people think about them. Because here's what I know at the end of the day, is that nobody can make you happy except yourself. Nobody can decide for you what makes you happy. I have had so many people in my life say, why don't you just get a normal job? Like, why do you have to work for yourself? Doesn't that cause so much stress? Literally, the idea of getting another job is like my nightmare. I can't even explain it. I know my deepest truth, and my intuitive voice says, no, this is the work that you're supposed to be doing. Keep doing this work. I don't need to get a normal job. That would make me miserable. For some people, it's great. It works well. They want to do that. They like the stability. They like the consistency. They like going into an office every day. But I am a free spirit. I like my days to be different. I like to create from a creative, grounded, and aligned place. And I know that's not for me. But for a really long time, I trusted what other people said about what I would like and what I wouldn't like more than I trusted myself. And coming home to your intuitive voice gives you the ability to trust yourself. And when you can't trust yourself, you can't have aligned action in your life. You've got to trust yourself more than you trust what other people say about you, what they think about you, what they think about what you're doing, because who cares? Who really cares at the end of the day? And one of the most beautiful things is that when I first started doing Reiki and Kundalini and energy healing and all of this, I was second guessing it because people didn't get it. Like friends and family were like, what does this even mean? What are you doing? And so then I felt uncomfortable sharing about it with those people. But what ended up happening was the more I fully owned and embodied what I was learning and shared that and gained more confidence in it, people around me that didn't get it started opening up to it. They started accepting it. They even let me do sessions on them. And they had unbelievable experiences. The biggest mistake that we can make is not fully owning our desires and stepping into them, is being half in, half out, or letting other people dictate that, right? We have to fully step into and own our authentic expression, our authentic voice, and what our desires are, and make them manifest in the physical. What's holding you back isn't the fear of the new thing, right? Because that's a desire. You believe in that. What's holding you back is that you feel uncomfortable that other people don't get it. You feel uncomfortable that they are second guessing it, that they might not support you. But at the end of the day, you have to decide that your desire is more important than what other people think about it. And just do it the fuck anyway. Go for it. It is there for a reason. Your desires are meant to be fulfilled. It's a fact. They don't exist to be seen, but to be realized. They were given by God. They're there for a reason. You're here for a reason. Your desires lead to divinely inspired action. Listen to them, follow them, create them in the physical. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I love you.